Espresso's in the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands. The Granny Mouse Country House's chef invented a special breakfast dish in our honor. Here's the recipe.
Today we'll be learning how to make a really quick and easy breakfast with Chef Evan Kuzner, who'll be showing us how to make candied bacon, truffle hollandaise and vanilla crumpets. Sounds amazing. Evan, what do we have here?
We've got our crumpet mix ready made. We've put fresh vanilla pod in there. We've got our crispy bacon, which we've done on a drip tray. That way we get it really crispy, there's no fat left inside it. Over here we've got our butter and our egg. We're going to use the egg yolk from that, and we're not going to use clarified butter. We're going to use whole knobs of butter to make our hollandaise. We're going to add in some truffle oil, which is going to make it really nice and aromatic. And then we're going to candy our bacon with the sugar that I've played with a bit. What we've done is we've taken the sugar, we melted it down into a caramel, and then we worked it. And then we've blended it up and created a powder from it. And that's going to go on top of the bacon under the salamander, and we're going to crisp it up with that. We're going to add our poached eggs to that. So we've got poached eggs on top of some crumpets with the hollandaise on top, candied bacon, and a little bit of garnish is going to be amazing. We're going to start off by making our hollandaise now. So we're going to add in our onion into the bowl. We're going to crack our egg, put the egg yolk in, and we're going to start whisking, and that will start cooking our egg yolk. And we're going to now add it to the heat. While we add it to the heat, we're going to slowly start adding butter to it.
Add the butter a spoonful at a time and whisk vigorously. Once the sauce is thickened, you may add seasoning to your taste and the truffle oil last.
So next we're going to do the crumpets, right? We've already done our mix. We've added our flour, a little bit of caster sugar, our fresh vanilla pod, which is amazing, and we've added some milk and some syrup. And you can see it's a really nice sticky batter. So we've got our hot pan on. We've got some cutters, which we're just going to place in there. We're going to throw in some knobs of butter. We make sure that these cutters are well greased before we use them. Then we're going to add our batter. Once that starts to bubble, we can then turn it over and we'll crisp up the other side so it's really nice and golden brown.
You'll see it bubble after a minute. Snappily lift off the cutter and flip the crumpet over. You should now see it shape by itself.
And then we're going to move on to doing our candied bacon. So we're going to just take a sprinkling of this really nice sugar over the top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it under the salamander just to melt the sugar over the bacon. And because we've already processed the sugar, all it does is forms a nice crusty layer. And now all we've got left is to do our poached eggs.
Add 2 tablespoons of vinegar to a litre of water. Turn down the heat to a gentle simmer and poach the eggs for 2 to 3 minutes for a soft yolk.
Okay, so while our eggs are poaching, what we're going to do is take our bacon out because the eggs are almost ready. It's about another minute left on our eggs. And you can see that they've now created this really nice candied top on there, yeah? Okay, so now we're going to take our eggs out the water. They're perfectly cooked now. We're going to put them onto a dish towel, just so they drain properly, because there's nothing worse than a soggy crumpet.
To assemble, place 2 crumpets on a plate side by side with poached eggs on top. Lay the bacon randomly on the plate and top the eggs with hollandaise sauce. Then garnish with spring onions or chives.
To have the recipe for this candied truffled espresso, delicious, SMS SAT to 33728 to have it sent to you by SMS. Tasting time.
Also find the complete recipe on Espresso's website and remember to tune in tomorrow as we explore more of the Zulu Kingdom's hidden gems. Delicious. Bon appetit.